Hi David, here's a little guide to working with Gmail and mailing lists. So we need to get out of mail and switch over to our contacts list in order to move people around and put them on the mailing list. Now here we see a list of people and we see three buttons at the top. This one on the left has an empty checkbox right now, and that button does make it easy to just select everyone on the page, which if you have 500 contacts can save you from having to click on 500 little checkboxes. And you can easily unselect everyone by choosing none as well. Then here we see adding a contacts button, and over here we see a button marked more. The important thing to notice is that as soon as we add a check mark next to anybody's name, new buttons appear, including this one called the Groups Email button. When I click on that, I see a listing of all the mailing lists that I have already. And in this case, David and Sarah are not on the David list, but I want to add them. So I put a check mark next to their name and I click Apply. Let's say at a later date, I've got David, Jim, and Sarah, and I can't remember if they're all on the list, but I want them all to be. I can put check marks next to all their names, and if I click on the Groups button, now I see that there's a horizontal line next to David list, which means that some of the contacts have been added to the David list, but some have not. If I put a click here, and there's a check mark there, and I click Apply, that means that everyone who's selected now will be put on the list for sure. If I instead clicked it another time so that there was no check mark and I clicked Apply, that would make sure that everyone was taken off of the mailing list. So in this case, I want to apply them all. So I put the check mark on and then I click Apply, and now everyone has been added to the list. I want to clear this selection now. Then let's say a week later, I add a new person, Russell. Then let's say I want to add Russell to the mailing list. All I have to do again is put a check mark next to Russell's name, click on the new Groups button that has appeared, put a check mark next to the David list, and click Apply. Then I get feedback saying Russell has been added to the David list, and I'm all good to go. I hope that answers your questions, and if you have further questions, you can call me or contact me at any time. Take care.